Oh! Hello! I didn't expect you to be here. I was a bit busy with, Monopolis, and I completely forgot about the series of Rob the Show, the Bob and Gary Back to the Future movie, and the Cave of Forgotten TV shows. But today I am making a new series of the Cave of Forgotten TV shows. Or in this case, I was forced to get up to do some exercise. But no further, I am gonna make you proud. Or make 100 subscribers leave me, whatever comes first. Today, I am reviewing Sherlock Holmes in the 20th century. What? I'm telling you, this is definitely what the series is. We are in the 20th century. 2018. I guess Sherlock Holmes was kind of, meant for the future, even though it was, whatever. Roll title sequence! And hopefully I'll make a new title sequence when this is done. Let's begin with the review! Probably you're wondering to yourself now, how on earth does a series like this even exist? Well, I'll tell you. What if you had this character, but in the 20th century? All your favourite characters are here. Sherlock, Watson, including Moriarty. I should point out the biggest obvious elephant in the room in this story. Watson and Moriarty are completely different in this story. First of all, Watson is a robot. And you won't believe how on earth he got a human face. You'll just have to watch the first two-parter episode. Second of all, this isn't the real Moriarty. This is actually a clone of him, made by this guy. Now, do not look directly in his funny eye, otherwise you... Well, I told you not to look directly in his funny eye. If you're wondering why on earth this goofball was actually trying to make a clone of Moriarty, it's something simple. He wanted to make him his slave, but in reality, it kind of got backfired. He ended up being the slave. Well, what do you expect for a guy who's the most smartest villain ever and fights off a very smart guy that says, "Elementary, my dear Watson"? Actually, he has a new craze, Sherlock Holmes. Instead of saying, "Elementary, my dear Watson," he always says, "Eyes and brain, Mandy, eyes and brains." Yes, that is literally what he says. That is the main catchphrase in the entire series. Get used to it, folks, because it's more annoying than the SpongeBob's laugh. And the Teen Titans Go's Robin saying, "Titans, go!" I don't watch the series. Don't judge me! There are also two other new segments of the series, like Mandy the Cop, and some new street rat characters who help Sherlock Holmes by telling him what's going on the streets of the futuristic London. Well, folks, it looks like I've explained everything you need to know about the series. Well, the basics of it. But, alas, I must go, because I've got more important things to do. Another episode of Rob the Show, another adventure in Monopolis, and another plan off for a new future episode of the Cave of Forgotten TV shows. But I must say to you, my friends, before I go, I'll tell you one clue of the series. Some of the stories of Sherlock Holmes in this new series you have finally discovered will have a few episodes regulating or something or whatever of the classic stories of Sherlock Holmes. But I am going to let you solve your own mystery yourself. As Sherlock Holmes would say, cheerio, old boy, I hope to cross paths with you again. As for me, I better do my research on my next episode of this show. Well, see you soon, folks. Beam me up, Scotty.